advice would you give someone in high school who wanted a career in the film industry?
If people are interested in producing, they have to first of all listen to producers, listen to people. They come in all shapes and sizes. Most of the producers I know are completely different from me and have a totally different philosophy and are successful. But I think if you know what it is that, why do you want to do this work? Why do you want to take something from a nascent idea and develop it into a major global force like Fury Road?
Well, I think if you're a good producers understand the whole process. They understand everything that's happening on a film, and they can't do everybody's job. That's not the point. You can't do it, but you understand what people do. So I think if you want to be a producer, starting out as a runner and working your way up the ladder and trying out work in different departments is a really good thing to do.
Get out and direct. Do it on your phone. Get a free, editing thing on your phone and edit something together. You don't have to do a feature film straight away. You can do a minute or 30 seconds and cut 4 or 5 shots together and see if you can get a performance out of your brother or your friend. But just get directing. And then secondly, almost as important as getting directing, is showing people what you've done. And if it's painful and everybody hates it and thinks it's silly, that shouldn't stop you. Go off and do it again and see if you can get people to go, oh, that's not too bad now. It's a process. And directing, this is really important. Directing is a muscle, just like a running muscle. If you want to run the 100 meters, and beat the world record, you don't expect to do it without having done it lots of times. So if you want to become a great feature film director or a great television director, don't expect to do it just overnight. It's a muscle that you need to train. You need to train your brain and train your whole being into that direction. And that goes for anything in life.
I would say join groups, join whatever things are going on in your local area, and go to the theatre, watch movies, just immerse yourself as much as possible.
Drama schools are very important in some ways, but they're not essential. So get involved in youth theatres, get involved like in Falkirk Youth Theatre or organisations like the Scottish Youth Film Festival, get involved in that. And also be interested in other things, as in, if you want to be an actor, be interested in other things as well. Just being an actor, your whole being, it makes you not a very well-rounded person. So just be interested, read the news, be interested in what's going on in the world, because what we do as actors, in film and TV and theatre, it reflects what's going on in the world, so we must be up to date.
I'd say give it everything you've got, even when you think that you can't go on, because there's been loads of times in my career where, or I say career when I suppose I didn't even have one a long time ago, where it was very obvious that I should stop. Like anyone else would be like, you're mad if you keep going, you're not getting any work, you're not getting any auditions, you don't have an agent, you're not getting into drama school, like all the things that appear to be going against you. And so I suppose you could be considered deluded, but if you believe in yourself, in your talent and your ability and your longevity, because you've got to have so much energy. Like they say, it is a marathon, it's not a sprint. I know it's crass, but it's like a expression for a reason. Because even when you're on your 24th mile and you feel like you've got nothing left to give, you've got to finish, you've got to do it. Obviously, if you don't want to do it, then don't. I'm not saying hang on if you're like unhappy and you think that something else might come along that would make you happier. But if you want to be an actor, give it everything you've got. And it's almost like, like death do us part, like when you get married. It's almost like that, but to yourself. You're like, till death do us part, I'm absolutely going for this. Nothing is going to stop me.
To not be afraid to fail. Because you have to fail in order to come up with really exciting kind of creative ways, whether it's performing or directing or editing or illustrating. I think it's so exciting to see just new ideas. So nothing is ever too crazy, or I think the more out there you are, the more original a piece of art can be. So I would really encourage anyone, regardless of age, to just go wild with their imagination, because I think that's what we need in our industry, and it's always really exciting to see.